Hi, everyone. It's Jeffrey. It's Ripe Color. I'm so used to doing the lives that like I'm ready to put it up. And it's like, no, you have to make the video first. It's like, oh, because it's floating around in my head. I haven't even read it yet. All right. Hopefully I'll figure out the live. I used to figure it out. I don't know what happened. I wrote to them. I didn't hear anything back. Whatever. If I figure it out, I do. And if I don't, I don't. I just move forward. Like that's the energy that I'm really in like really all areas of my life because technology is not easy. It really isn't. It's not intuitive. It's not for me. All right. So the energy really since the 25th has been everything is shifting and changing and it's new and it's like we're not quite used to it. And it's like, well, welcome it. Let's welcome in the new, welcome in change. I was going to call it preparation, but then I thought like people would be like, oh my God, I have to go into a bunker. No, you know what it feels like? And it felt like this on the 25th. And maybe it's the solar flares and stuff, but it feels like we're between the worlds. That's how it feels. We're between the old and the new, right? And we want to hang on to the old, to the familiar, and it's all going to change. And it's like, no, no, no. Welcome in the new. It hasn't quite come in yet, but it's coming, or it's like you're preparing, you know. It's like, oh, I know I'm having a big party. There are a lot of people coming. And so a few days earlier, maybe I make certain things to eat, because they'll be better a few days later. I clean things in the house that I haven't cleaned in a long time, or I got new plants, or I rearranged some things to make it more like I could fit more people or something. That's the way it feels. It's like I'm preparing, I'm preparing. I'm not exactly sure when the party is happening, but I'm preparing to the outside of the house or like that, like that. That's the energy. And yesterday I made all of I'm actually early for April for a change instead of late. So I'll put them up today, all the, by sign for April. All right. So, check them out. And I did a beautiful meditation for the heart clearing for and I feel like that's going on. That's definitely going on. It's a process. It's not like, I always like for everything to be one and done. Like I've been doing a lot of interior work, right, for quite a while already. And I feel like, oh, well, I'm done with that energy. And, it'll never, it's like, you might have cleaned out most of it, but, there are still certain pieces and parts of the garage that still need to be worked on or whatever it is. Never had a garage. I even know how to drive. All right, let's throw a thing for the day. Throw a thing. Should be a writer. Yeah. Getting prepared, working on a new skill, doing something in the physical world that actually you enjoy, like prepping. So let's say you're one of the types that really loves to have parties and you're really into getting new flowers, painting something, whatever it is. You're really into it. I'm really into this preparation thing. I like to be prepared. I like to, and you're into it, right? Something new is coming. I could feel it coming. I have an idea sort of where it's going or what it's going to bring me, and I'm going to work on it, right? I'm going to work on it and I might have to learn new skills. And I mean, that's been my situation for months already. Like every day I have to learn something new on the computer because, you know, I mean, I could ask people and, like when I lived in New York, I asked a lot of people because I had people around, but here it's not the same. I mean, people are really kind and loving and generous and loving and, supportive, but uh, it's not the same as knowing someone of 30 years. And it's like, I don't know how to do this at all. Can you help me? Right. So I've had to exercise new muscles, so to speak, right? How to exercise. And the other thing, I think the part of the message is, it's kind of a long message today. No one's coming to save you. You know, you want something done, you want something accomplished, you have a goal. You know, yes, you can ask for help, but it's like you've got to do the work. You've got to learn the new skill. You've got to like challenge yourself. You've got to be maybe a little uncomfortable to get to where you're going, right? Like, well, here I am climbing the mountain, climbing the mountain, climbing the mountain, and the apex is, it doesn't seem like it's in sight, but it is. And it's like, I just got to keep on climbing. I just got to keep on climbing until I get there. And it's funny, you know, it's the same here. When I lived in New York, I could see from certain avenues, I could see the World Trade, right? And, you know, you could see it. And it's like, okay, well, we're going to walk there. And sometimes it's like with a certain goal or whatever, especially if you've never been there before, it might seem like it's a half hour away, but actually it's 2 hours away. Or as you're getting closer, it's like, oh my God, is it another 2 hours? And it's like, no, actually, it's closer than you think. So that's the energy. It's like, just be on the road toward, you know, toward change, toward a new perspective, toward hope, toward uh, the party, you know, whatever. So that's the energy. And it's like, and enjoy the process as, because he is, when I get this card and I'm reading, I'm like, oh, you like your work. You know, you learn things, you're into it, or, you know, you're reading about like, yeah, you're into it. Like he's into it. Not like, oh, this is so tedious. It's like, I'm into it, right? I'm into it, which is good, which is good. And, you know, there are certain things that like I'm learning and this and that. And if I put on the hat of, you know, nobody has more hats than me. I'm really into this and I'm going to get this and I'm going to accomplish this and I'm going to learn this. I'll have a different outcome than if, oh God, I really have to deal with this crap and I hate it. And, you know, and then it just goes slower and there's more obstacles and there's more, you know. So that is the energy, because an eight is about awareness and abundance. The eights are about awareness and abundance. And it's an eight and it's in the physical world. So there's something physical to it, whatever that is. You know, it could even be exercise. It could even be what you're eating, you know, anything physical, you know, and it leads toward security, stability, you know, feeling of accomplishment. That's the energy. All right. Well, have a lovely day. And if you want a private reading or a IET session, then don't hesitate to contact me. And check out my meditations. They're wonderful. My meditation course is a great course. It's a great course. And that is that. Have a lovely day. And I will be putting up the monthlies hopefully today. All right. And watch them again and again and again. Blessings. Bye.